everyone, it's Tiffany with Living Good Yoga, and I am here tonight to guide you through a meditation that will hopefully bring you to a place where you feel comfortable letting your feelings surface. I, for a long time, stuffed my feelings. I pushed them so far, so quickly, that I didn't know how to process emotion. You know, I'm about 7.5 years sober, and so I drank my worries away for so long, and I had to learn how to live again. And I have now made a promise to myself that I'm going to feel the feels, and that there has to be a reason for all of this surface, and that there has to be a reason for these very strong emotions to come up, you know, because sometimes I think that we're labeled as sensitive or dramatic or, you know, too much. And I have been labeled that my whole life. But as I have been on a major soul searching journey, I'm learning now that I'm closer to who I am inside. You know, there's a part inside of us that we can either tap into or we can choose to ignore. And I'm choosing to tap into my soul, my being, my heart, whatever you want to call it. And I have found that my meditation practice is one of the best ways for me to get closer to that. What meditation does for me is it clears up that stagnant energy. It creates a little bit of clarity in times where I'm feeling very lost. It soothes my nervous system that really needs some decompressing, especially now with everything going on. And it gives me access to be still enough and to be quiet enough to hopefully every once in a while hear the messages that we all have, the messages that maybe you call them your gut or your intuition. And those messages I also stuffed for so long. You know, when you're in a position in life where you feel very trapped and you feel very scared and you feel just totally lost and you have no idea what to do, you have to figure out a way to get out. For me, I had to make a massive amount of change. I had to quit my job. I had to move. I had to spend all of my savings, sell everything that I have. And I'm living in Costa Rica, where things are a little bit more affordable and where I'm surrounded in nature at all times. And I'm able to truly carve out the time that I needed for myself to be able to move forward with my new way of living. I'm again learning how to live again. And it's uncomfortable. Hello. I mean, it's like feeling after emotion. And then especially with everything going on now, it's hard. However, we have to work on ourselves. You know, I have to work on myself. And I know that my hope for these videos is that somebody will connect with my story and that somebody will maybe get a little motivation to create a daily routine, create a meditation practice into your daily rituals, and that it brings you some peace and that it brings you something to look forward to rather than dread, because I used to dread meditation for years. And that's kind of my little slogan, is make meditation something you look forward to rather than dread. So let's sit together and meditate and find some stillness and some quiet and hopefully clear up some energy that might have been built up this evening. So we'll begin by closing our eyes, get comfortable in a chair. And just start to settle in here. Start to make yourself comfortable. Start to bring an overall sense of relaxation through the whole body. Taking a scan of the physical body, letting go of any areas of tightness. And I love to start my meditations with 3 rounds of 5 breaths. So these first 5 breaths are yours. So take 5 deep breaths. Whatever that means to you, whatever that looks like to you, go ahead and just inhale and exhale. And for these next 5 breaths, we'll start to deepen the breath pattern by elongating the inhales and even longer on the exhales. So you might count your inhale, maybe 4, maybe 6, maybe even 8 on the inhale. And on the exhale as well, counting 4, 6, 8. Starting to slow down the breath. On your inhales, filling the belly with air, letting the abdomen totally expand. And then on the exhale, feeling the belly deflate as the belly button moves closer to the spine. And on these last 5 breaths, just think of soothing. How can these last breaths soothe you, calm you, and relax you? So maybe that means you need a lot more force in your breath. Maybe it means letting go of force completely and just breathing softly and organically. Taking a moment to ask, what is it that we need here to bring some calmness into our practice? Good. And for the remainder of this guided meditation, feel free to use a breath pattern that's organic to you. Let go of the force and just breathe naturally. The more natural, the better. We'll use a guided technique of awareness to bring some mindfulness into our practice today. Really, meditation is just bringing us to the present moment. And we do this by noticing, observing, without judgment, without shame. How do you feel physically? Do you feel tight? Do you feel soft? How do you feel emotionally? Are you feeling highly sensitive and emotional? Are you feeling grounded and secure? And how do you feel energetically? We'll start to move into a very gentle sense of curiosity. Reminding ourselves that when we're experiencing suffering, it can be helpful to calm ourselves, soothe our nervous systems, to gain a little clarity, to discover the root cause. So then we can begin our healing. Take notice of the face. Start to put your awareness and your focus on the muscles that surround the face and let them all go. It's like you're putting your face to sleep by allowing the eyes to fall back into the sockets. The jaw that naturally clenches, just let it release. Drop the tongue from the top of the mouth. And let go even more in the jaw. And take a big deep inhale through the nose, filling up the face. And on the exhale, see if you can visualize your muscles just melting down into total melted relaxation. And when the thoughts arrive and the racing mind starts to rumble around, acknowledge the thoughts and then let them go. And do this over and over again without any shame involved. With the notion that the more we practice, the better it might become, the easier it might become, more natural, settling in to a present moment meditation full of awareness can progress. Placing the attention back onto the breath. Maybe even using a mantra to assist with this process. You might think in on the inhale, out on the exhale. And another practice that can assist with bringing our body into awareness is using a visualization technique. As you inhale, visualizing bright, glowing, fresh, beautiful healing energy coming in through the nostrils and surrounding your entire body from head to toe with peace and tranquility, healing at a cellular level. Keeping that beautiful energy in as you exhale anything that you're holding on to that you don't need anymore. Letting it go, releasing, making space for a new way, a fresh way, a more connected way of living. Feeling heavy and secure, grounded and stable. Reminding yourself that you're exactly at this moment where you're supposed to be. Allowing these last moments to be a time to reflect on gratitude for the blessings that we have, that we're given daily, and for our health, for our willingness to heal on a journey together, to navigate through the suffering. Reminding ourselves it is only an opportunity to find ourselves, to learn about ourselves, to discover who am I. Giving yourself a huge moment of reflection on allowing yourself this time, even though it's short. You made a choice to show up for yourself, giving yourself the gift of healing. Putting yourself as a priority so that you can further help others. Take 2 big, deep, full inhales and exhales. Noticing the difference between your first breaths and your breaths now. Hopefully a bit more calm. And start to bring some awakening into the body by maybe moving the hands and the feet. neck, head, back, shoulders, whatever you need to move to kind of wiggle yourself awake. I hope you're feeling a little bit calmer than when we first started. I hope that you know how important it is to take care of ourselves. It's hard. We have a lot on our plates. I get it. I'm here for you, and I would love to continue these meditations and yoga classes together. If you like what you're seeing, please subscribe and like this video and hit the bell so you can see more. My website is Living Good Yoga, as well as my Facebook and Instagram page. And I would love to continue with you. Thank you guys.